Hello everyone, it's Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman. And welcome to another Wednesday night Sacred Pipe ceremony. I'm sitting here, I was almost late to my own party. I had I was eating my dinner and sharing it with Thomas, my crow friend, and I got kind of distracted and almost missed it, but I'm here. So you might see me stealing a fry or two every once in a while. But welcome, thank you for joining me. We're on the banks. I shouldn't talk while I eat. We're on the banks of the Cedar River. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Beautiful, beautiful spot. This is where I come to do my personal and private ceremonies and hang out with nature and Thomas, my friend the crow, a little Jack the sparrow. I love this place. So when I set Sacred Space, this is where in essence you will be with me. So I'll put my phone down. All right, so as I got distracted, I was eating a grilled cheese sandwich for my dinner. Thomas seemed to like it too, so that was a plus. But I haven't gotten set up yet, so but that's okay too, because I like kind of chatting, just kind of rambling a little bit at the beginning, let people know we're on. If they want to watch us live, let them catch up. I'm just putting together my little altar. And I will explain momentarily, for those who don't know or have never experienced it, what the sacred pipe is and why we smoke it and all of that good stuff. Let's see. If I seem a little tired, I had a really busy day, which was really nice actually. I had a lot of clients today. And before I forget, or in case I forget at the end, I just scheduled in 2 weeks, Thursday, May 30th, from 6 to 9 p.m., I will again be teaching my Introduction to Shamanic Journey class. So obviously it's a 3-hour class. It's only $150 for the whole 3 hours. And you will learn not only about shamanism, the history, cosmology, all of that good stuff, but I will actually teach you how to do a shamanic journey, which is the technique that shamans have used for over 100,000 years. It is the technique to travel into the spirit realm to gain energy or power or information to bring back to this world. So if you've ever been curious, if you're in the area and you would like to take your first footsteps onto the shamanic path. That again is Thursday the 30th from 6 to 9 p.m. right in Renton at my office, just above Four Sisters Holistic Remedies. And yeah, so I'm glad you're here. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule, your busy week, to take a little quiet time to find a little bit of centeredness and serenity. And the first thing we always do, of course, is set sacred space. We call in the spirits of the directions, the spirits of the elements, and the guardian spirits from the upper world, the lower world, and the middle world, to hold space for us, to kind of surround us in an energetic container of high frequency that allows us to let go, to let go of our, like, drop our own shields, drop our own walls and barriers, so that we can open to receive the blessings from Creator. And this is how I do it. There are an infinite number of ways to do it. This is the way I do it. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Wow. All right. It always feels so much better in sacred space. All right then. So, for those who are new or haven't experienced the pipe ceremony before, or even know what the pipe, sacred pipe is, you may have heard it called the peace pipe in the old westerns. This is a sacred pipe, also called the Chinupa. And the original was brought to the Lakota people 19 generations ago by White Buffalo Calf Woman, who you may have heard a little bit about in the news because there was a recent white buffalo born, which is part of her prophecies that when she returns, she'll return in the form of a white buffalo calf. So it's a very exciting thing. But she brought the original pipe to the people, and it was the time of bickering and hot-headedness, and the people were thirsty and hungry. The game was nowhere to be found, and the people had kind of lost their connection to Mother Earth. So White Buffalo Calf Woman came bearing the very first sacred pipe, and she taught them how to smoke the pipe in a sacred manner. And the real purpose of the pipe is unifying, bringing together. Even the pipe itself, the stem is the divine masculine, and the bowl is the divine feminine. So when we put it together, it's all of creation. Right? Basically, the cosmos in our hands, this is the divine presence. And when we put the pipe together, until we take it apart, is one giant prayer. Because the pipe basically opens a channel straight to Creator. So everything that you think any intentions you set, any thoughts you think, any prayers you say, go straight to Creator with no obstacles, no filters, boom. So you want, when the pipe is put, especially when the pipe's put together, you want to be aware of your thoughts. You don't need to be hyper vigilant. You don't have to try to shut off your brain or cut out all the bad thoughts. It's more like when you notice you're having a thought based on like fear or scarcity, to realize that and just bring your awareness back to wholeness, back to abundance, back to love. And it's the red of the bull is said to be the red of all people. And so when we smoke the pipe, we are in essence unifying, invoking the oneness of the entire human race, the entire globe, one tribe, one family. And so we smoke, and we don't inhale the smoke. We draw it into our mouth, and then we blow it out, because it's an offering to the spirits. Just like I try to have tobacco with me when I'm walking in the woods or something, so I can make offerings to the spirits of the land, etc. It's kind of that same thing. We blow that smoke as an offering to our ancestors, to the spirits, who then take our prayers, and on the smoke from the tobacco, our prayers are carried to Creator. So that's basic. That's kind of a basic rundown of what the pipe is and where it came from. And the way that, what the ceremony itself will look like, just so that you can follow along. The first thing I'm going to do is light some sage, and then I'm going to smudge everything here on my altar in front of me. Oh, I just realized I have my buffalo socks on for white buffalo Catwoman for pipe ceremony. Woohoo! Normally I would be barefoot, but I have a sore on my foot that is kind of interesting. It kind of started last year. I went to my first Sundance. I danced like for 4 or 5 days straight and developed calluses, and recently one of those calluses kind of opened up and I got a sore on my foot, and just in time for Sundance that comes up in a couple of months. So, but normally I would be barefoot. If I can get away with not wearing shoes, I will not wear shoes. So this is a very unique situation, but I had to have my buffalo socks for pipe ceremony. Anyway, so now that you know what a goof I am, so once I have everything on my altar smudged, I will say a prayer asking for permission to smoke in this place at this time. Then I will put the pipe together, and the first thing I'll do is I'll take 4 pinches of tobacco, and it's just tobacco, nothing funky, and I'll put the 4 pinches into the bowl. And that part I do out loud, so you'll hear the prayers and etc. that I say while I'm doing that. And once I have the pipe filled, there's a song, White Buffalo Catwoman, who I was just talking about, has been one of my spirit guides for like over 15 years now. And when I became a pipe carrier, she gave me a song to sing before each ceremony that I facilitate. So I will sing that song at that point. And then I will light the pipe, and then the next part I do in silence. So, but you'll see me like offering the pipe and blowing a smoke blessing to the four directions, to Father Sky, to Mother Earth, in a circle for all our relations, and then straight up to Creator. And then I'll pause for a moment with the stem to my forehead and the bowl to my heart in a moment of silent prayer. And I'll come back. I'll probably have to relight the pipe. And once I relight the pipe, the first thing I'm going to do is take a great big puff of smoke, and I'm going to blow it straight at my camera. And that is a blessing from my heart through the smoke, through my camera, and through the magic of the holographic universe and the internet coming through whatever device you're watching this on to your heart. And that is the time when you want to say your biggest, bestest prayers, or set your biggest, bestest intentions, because that is your time. That smoke is coming to carry your prayers and intentions to Source. Then I'll go on to blow more smoke blessings for prayer intentions of my own, prayer intentions that others have asked me to pray for. I might sit momentarily in meditation and then come back and start doing more smoke. And when it feels complete, I will say another prayer, I will sing another song, and then I will take the pipe apart. And that will be the end of the pipe part of our pipe ceremony. But we were still in sacred space at that point, so we're still in ceremony at that point. And depending on the time and what my guides nudge me to do, usually end up talking for a little bit. And there's, every once in a while, there's some good nugget of wisdom that comes out of my mouth. I don't know where it comes from, but there it goes. And then we will drum again and release the sacred space, and that will be the end of our ceremony for this week. So, let's get to it. All right. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. That's my friend Thomas. I was sharing my cheese sandwich with him and some fries. So he's here with us. What you doing, Thomas? So he's here smoking with us. Okay. Grandmother, Grandfather Eagle, we send a voice. We ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All our guides and guardians watch over us as we smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, Tawabin, Shawnadisi, Magikiwas, and Waboose. There is always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all our relations come smoke with us. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors, may all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, to eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo Catwoman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane. Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane. Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane. grandfather Eagle, we send a voice. Thank you for our lives. Thank you for this world. Thank you for the love and the strength and the guidance and the support that you give us unconditionally without judgment. Thank you for guiding us into this beautiful season of summertime. Thank you for bringing us into the light. And thank you for who we have been, for who we've become, and who we are becoming. Aha. Ihila ihio, ihila ihio, ihila ihio, ihila ihio, ihila ihio. Oofda. Sometimes I don't realize how deep I've gone until I come back. And I have to open my eyes and function in 3 dimensions again. But I hope you're able to feel peace, feel some serenity, feel some connection, which this ceremony is all about. So because like Dr. Wayne Dyer said, there is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. And so we always, I have a tendency sometimes, at least I did, to put off the things that would bring me joy, the things that I was looking forward to, the things that make me happy, until I get the hard work done, right? Then it became, happiness and joy was like a reward, like you had to earn it. But joy, in fact, I just saw little hummingbirds flying around here a little bit ago. And a hummingbird represents pure joy. And it's important for us to prioritize joy, to prioritize fun, to prioritize play. Because if you think about how you feel when you're doing hard work, when nose to the grindstone and all of that, and you feel kind of like, okay, gotta muster through, I gotta push, because I don't want to do this, there's no joy in this, there's no point to it. Granted, things need to get done, people have to do things for this world to function, right? But if we prioritized joy, if we prioritized alignment, if we prioritized groundedness, then everything we do, no matter what we're doing, can be a joyful pursuit. Can be that's a really bad word for what I was just saying. Caught myself. Anything can have a joyful component, because everything you do is a reflection of what's going on inside of you. Everything outside reflects the inside. And so if you're doing things from obligation, responsibility, And again, I'm not saying to just throw off all your responsibility, let your kids eat ice cream morning, noon, and night. But when we come from that place of connection, right? That place of alignment with spirit, then everything we do is done from a place of inspired action. And from that place, you know, you want to keep your house clean. You want to, you know, do the dishes. You want things to function and to go smoothly. And because you are centered, because you are aligned in alignment, then it doesn't matter what you're doing. And if you're doing the dishes, if you're cleaning up, whatever it is, you're taking care of yourself. And every moment, like, gosh, I can't remember his name all of a sudden. The man who wrote Way of the Peaceful Warrior, right? He said that there are no ordinary moments. Every moment is unique. Every moment is a moment of creativity. Like even quantum physicists say that the universe blinks off and on, off and on. Every moment, it is like creation all over again. And so there is never a time. I feel like I'm going off on all these different tangents, but there is never a time of stuckness, of entrapment, of no hope. Every moment is a moment of creation. And every moment after that is another moment of creation, right? And so whatever we're doing, we are the center of creation. Creation is happening all around us and within us. And so, in that way, there's always something to look forward to. Like my teacher, my pipe teacher, Tess, who was the owner of Stargazers in Bellevue, she always talked about how she would wake up in the morning and she'd be like, okay, universe, I'm ready for my 3 happy surprises. And she would spend her day looking for her happy surprises. And because she had set that intention, the universe would give her at least 3 happy surprises every day, right? And just think about the mindset of that, where you're looking for happiness, you're looking for joy, you're expecting joy. And that's how we create our world, is through our intentions, through expectations. But, like in that case, I always like to talk about expectant curiosity, right? Life is an adventure. Yes, every moment is a moment of new creation. And we have no idea what that moment may hold. We can expect the best. We can expect happiness and joy and love. And then let go of the appearance of it, what it's supposed to look like. So you have that inner child curiosity going on. And it's the curiosity that draws you forward into the adventure of life. If you're constantly looking for the things to be afraid of or the threats, then your mind is clued in and that's all you're going to see. Kind of like when someone tells you about all of the yellow VW bugs on the freeway. For the next day or two, you're going to see tons of yellow VW bugs because that's what your mind is keyed in for, right? So if you're keying yourself in to see the happiness, to see the joy, to see the connection, that is what you will see. Someone else in the same reality, in the same world, if they're looking for the problems, if they're looking for the threats, if they're like cowering, waiting, trying to protect themselves from everything that's out there trying to get them, that's all they're going to see. Same world, two different realities. So, you know, when you get up in the morning, do something, even if that's not what you do, although that's such an easy thing to do, to wake up and say, okay, universe, I can't wait to find my 3 happy surprises, and then watch for them, and they will manifest. Because if you're not happy, it's not that happiness is out of reach, it's that the happiness within you is not being allowed to come forward. Like Abraham Hicks talks about how there's only one source, right? One creator, one source. And it's a source of well-being. There's not an equally opposite source of non-well-being. And they keep, you know, head to head throughout time trying to see who can get the upper hand. There's only one river that flows toward well-being. And we're either fighting the current, blocking the flow, or we stow our oars and we allow the river to carry us toward well-being, toward wholeness, toward health, toward abundance, you know. And don't get me wrong, I still have my own struggles. You know, I'm not speaking from a place of, oh, I have it all figured out. You know, I still have my challenges and, you know, different issues from my upbringing, my belief systems that I'm still working through. But I know, like, deep down, I know the fact of that of which I speak. And like Mr. Rogers always told you, you are perfect just the way you are. There is nothing wrong with you. There's nothing you need to change about yourself. You're already whole. You're already a high vibrational being. You're already divine in nature. It's a matter of remembering those things and allowing those things to come forward. When I am performing a healing on someone, I'm not like fighting the demons and trying to get the upper hand and will my energy into this person to make them healthy and to heal whatever's going on. I am reaching in to find my own divinity, my own high frequency, to bring that forward to help that person raise their frequency, raise their vibration, so that whatever the issue is can be transmuted and healed, and that it's about remembering, so that that person can remember, maybe not completely, but at least a little bit more, their wholeness, move in the direction of wholeness and well-being. That's what true healing is. It's not, I can't heal anyone, I can't change anyone, but I can open space and hold space for someone to heal themselves. Because you have the power. The power is within you. And it can take lifetimes And it can be a struggle, and it can be painful, and it can be scary. But number one, it is so worth it. Number two, it's who you truly are. It's the only reality. Love is the only power in the universe. Fear is an absence of the love, whether it's a concerted effort to ignore love or to fight love, like fighting that current, like I just said. But even then, fear needs love in order to exist, but love does not need fear. You can have love without fear, but you can't have fear. If there is fear present, it is dwarfed by the amount of love that gives it context, if that makes sense. And it's not that fear is the enemy, it's not that fear is bad, right? Fear is the seed of courage, and it is through facing our fears that we remember our power, we remember our identity as divine, as beyond this physical world, right? Again, like Dr. Wayne Dyer said, you are a spirit having a human experience, not a human having a spiritual experience. Spirit, high frequency, light, love, joy, those are your default settings. Those are who you are underneath it. And it's just a matter of casting off all the heavy thoughts and belief systems and patterns that eclipse that, right? Like when there's an eclipse of the sun doesn't go away, the sun is still there. It just, the light is blocked momentarily. That's what fear is. It's just a blocking of the light, a blocking of the love that is always within you. So there is never a time of hopelessness. There is never a time without hope. Because there is never a time when the darkness will overtake the light. There is never a time where the fear will completely overtake love. And like I said, every moment is a moment of creation. The universe is continuing to be created and recreated every moment. And so there is nothing that cannot happen. There is nothing that, how did I want to say that? It's basically like that old saying about how all things are possible with God, right? When love is the basis of all reality, everything comes from love, everything returns to love. And there is nothing else that can change that. It can get eclipsed for a bit, we can forget for a while, but that doesn't change the truth of who we are. I hope what I said just made sense. Sometimes I get to rambling, things come out of my mouth, and right now I don't even remember what I just said. But I hope it made sense. I hope it was helpful. That's my job. I'm here to help support you in remembering your path home. So, I guess that's it for tonight. So, Again, I want to thank everyone for coming and spending this hour or so with me, taking time out of your schedule to prioritize that serenity and that joy within you, that peace and centeredness of who you truly are. So, I'm going to release, thank the spirits and the elements who have so lovingly held us in this space, kept us safe, and before I do that, I just wanted to remind you that, like I just said, I'm here to support you. My job is to help you find your unique path, your unique connection with spirit. And you can contact me, you can go to my website at perchingwolfstudios.net. You can find out more about me if you don't know really who I am. You can see the services that I offer, healings and readings and teachings. Oh my! I do card readings, I do soul retrieval and other kinds of shamanic healing. I teach all kinds of classes in groups, and also I do personal mentoring. So if you've ever wanted to explore the shamanic path, your shamanic path, but you'd rather have that one-on-one kind of intimate connection to do so, I do personal mentoring one-on-one. And you can find out about all of that on my website. Coming up this Friday, if you're on a shamanic path, if you know how, and you're local, if you know how to do a shamanic journey, I am doing our monthly shamanic journey circle. And it's this beautiful space where we get together and we all journey together. We do 3 journeys if we have time. We journey for ourselves, we journey for someone else, and then we journey for the community. And it's a beautiful way to come together with others on the same or similar path. It's a great way to practice, to get validation, to connect, to really build that relationship with your spirit guides, with your helping spirits, which is really what shamanism is all about. And then in a couple of weeks, on May 30th, from 6 to 9, it's a Thursday night, I am teaching my Introduction to Shamanic Journey class again, in person, in my office in downtown Renton. I haven't put that up on my website yet, because I just scheduled it today, but later tonight I will try to get that up on my website so that you can sign up for that. And it's a 3-hour class, it's $150, and not only will you learn about shamanism, where it came from, what it is, what a shaman is, what they do, you will also actually learn and experience the shamanic journey. You will connect and meet with one of your own personal power animals. So this is a threshold thing. This is putting your foot, stepping through the door. Once you have this class under your belt, it's like you have everything you need to continue on a shamanic path. When I took the similar class decades ago, it changed my life, and that's why I'm here, because of that one class. So check out my website. Like I said, you can the information is on my Facebook page. And also, if you wanted to watch this video again, or you wanted to watch, check out a different ceremony, I have like over 4 years worth of these videos on my Perching Wolf Studios YouTube channel. So you can watch this again as many times as you want. I've also got videos of readings and songs and stories and tidbits of information about shamanism. So go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out. It helps others out. They can find me easier. And I appreciate your support. In fact, when I'm done here, I will share this video to my Facebook page, and I will also upload it to my YouTube channel. So there's many, many ways to connect with me, to hear what I have to say. And you can connect with me. You can set up a session with me right on my website if you so choose to do so. And I can't wait to work with you in one way or another. So thank you again for joining me. Let's release those spirits. Thank them. Spirits of the earth. Spirits of the air. Spirits of the fire. Spirits of the water. Spirits of the upper world. Spirits of the lower world. Compassionate spirits of the middle world. The Fae. The spirits of the land. And the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. Oh. All right, my friends, thank you so much again. Oh, hey, Kimberly, it's so good you could join us. Have a great night. And all of you have a great night. Thank you so much for sharing your energy, your presence, your attention. I hope you will join me again next week. Invite your friends. Please share this video. And until I see you again, know that I love you, that I see you, and that I honor you. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and go shining. All right, bye.